Okay. Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, you fake journalists of the world. Donald Trump told us in the beginning, as his term and before his term, that the journalists were the enemy, and that's sure enough, they proved it again and again and again. For the whole term Trump was in office and way before, they proved to us that they are nothing but no good. And I turned the television on this morning to use it for YouTube, and it was on the channels, and there was different reprobate leaders in my state talking about they want to impeach the president. People like Dingle, this broad, she got a job because she's a constituent to a lifelong parasite, her husband. Nobody voted for her. Our voting system is fraudulent in my state. They rip us off with the lottery system. They do everything. They're corrupt in the schools. All our Michigan leaders do is fleece the system for their constituents and their lives. They have, if we sit down and we do an assessment of the money that goes in and out and where it goes, you'd be all saying, let's start welding them in cells. My hope is the president comes and arrests Dingle. Many of these fake leaders that we have. Our governor needs to be arrested, put in a jail cell, and have a trial on her. And I think every governor in the United States who fell suit with this crap, and the media, that's the biggest enemy of all. We need to, look, I watched this cat. Let's turn this down for a minute. We don't need all that patriotic song shit, right? I just did that for effects, I guess, for me, maybe. I don't know. But we need some Rage Against the Machine instead, you know? So we should find some Rage Against the Machine songs, right? Huh? That's what I say, huh? So Rage Against the Machine. But anyways, what I was saying is this. I'm typing in Rage Against the Machine right now. What I was saying is this. Here, you have all these people. Like, look, on YouTube. And look, I block all the news things. When I do block them, then I have to go back and block other ones that they're affiliated with. I get hardly any news feeds. Like right now, they're still pushing out these #1 ones that are the predominant liars in their group, like Today and GMA and all those reprobate outfits. Well, here's one that says, Today, former FBI Director James Comey. Who cares what he has to say? We don't care. We don't care nothing about the Today program. The whole crew is a bunch of reprobates, folks. Wake up. All they do is lie. You know, journalists are supposed to give you information, not make assessments and make false claims. They're the false news all the time. So there it is. But what else were we going to talk about here? Yeah, here in a minute, I got this video uploaded that it's been blocked on Twitter. So I'm going to post it. I have it posted somewhere right now. We'll view it live together. So we'll view it live together as soon as it's uploaded. So it'll take a second here for it to upload. But in the meantime, I'll hold on. Be right back. Okay, in the meantime, I tried to bump. What the hell am I doing here? You know, it's one of them days, folks. Ain't doing nothing. Home alone again. My girl took off again, day 3. Nothing wrong. She can go out and socialize, do stuff. She's going to the grocery store, though. I'm not allowed in that grocery store because I was speaking ill about Bill Gates there and saying that he needs to be hung by the neck until dead. After a trial, that is, of course. But I don't even want that for him. I just say send his ass to India and let them people do whatever they want to do with that freak. You know, that's what I say. So, anyway, we got this former FBI liar for the Clintons, a reprobate pedo. So, I don't get what's going on with these kind of people, man. Like, they think we didn't catch on and ready to. If they lived in my community, they'd have to move. They'd have to move immediately. Still got that picture up there. So anyway, we're sounding off live here. So, is the monster? Can we get away from the monster? The people. The people. They swallow our free speech. They swallow everything. They're taking away everything from us. They think that they're right, and they're just reprobates. And you look at like these super stupid, SS, huh? Super stupid people like Comey we just talked about, but this Cuomo out of New York, man, and then Hollywood went to talk about Grammys and shit like that for acting. He's a dirtbag reprobate, and he's gonna have to go run too one day. And I'm hoping that when this video we're gonna watch here in a minute is it really impacts Cuomo, and he gets to go to one of these barges or these prison camps. Or, you know, we can redesignate a Walmart as a prison for all these freaks. You know, like the governors of these states. You know, like our Gretchen Bitchmer, that evil ass witch. Shit's going on, and she wanted to wear shit like snakeskin outfit. She is a snake. She's a scuzzbucket liar, affiliated with a constituent group of scuzzbuckets of the world, and they can't stand up for anybody doing anything right ever. All they want to do is crap on the world. I could give you example upon example just from my own Michigan, but Michigan sets precedence in regard to real scumbag leaders because they fleeced more money collectively with the public education system on every level possible. And it all comes back down to the constituents and those freaks. And one of the biggest union organizations in this state and the most corrupt in the world is the state's prison system, what do they call it? I'm failing for what they call it. Michigan Department of Corrections. Yeah, that's the biggest union. That's the biggest corrupt union, I think, in the whole freaking world. And I think majority from the union people down need to be just locked up. All their funds need to be taken away and put in the cages where they were putting individuals for mere infractions when they were raping the whole world. So, anyway, we're going to go here. We're going to grab us let's see where we're at here. Oh, there's Donald Trump there. And that's what the video is about. And right there, he's telling y'all with his signs that he's coming after these politicians. Well, that's my hope, at least. My hope is that them signs is it's time to start getting these Pelosi's and these Fauci's and these fake people. You know what that sign is right there. Lop their heads off, folks. Why? Because they're traitors and sedition. what you see in the news and what's propagated on Twitter is they're saying things like that about Trump, while you see Pelosi burn down California. But a lot of people say, well, Trump didn't do nothing about it. Well, maybe he's trying. We don't know, but or is it all corrupt, folks? Am I just another individual just babbling around to say, oh, there's something good of something good that's going to come of this? Well, let me tell you something. They're chasing their 1,000 points of light, so they make up all kinds of stories. So some people are saying this video that we're going to watch is being taken down because of this or that, but I think it's intentionally just to cause more controversy. So what I'll do right now is, because I'm going to tell you this, Trump is not leaving, folks. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know this. I'm not a prophet or anything like that, but I'll tell you Trump is not leaving, folks. If he leaves, that will be the end of this country. Because if he leaves and we allow this Biden loser to step in, then it's over, folks. We don't even have a chance. Okay? So, as far as I see it, I see two factions of type of people fighting that's in one group, and they believe in the same thing, but how they go about it, and maybe that's the key in it. You know, good cop, bad cop, and they just play that role all the way and then later go to dinner and laugh about it. Either way, I have faith that God's going to use. And what does God say? He says He will. He'll use the fools of this world to confound the wise. So there it is, if you just think about that. Oh, we got someone talking here. Hey, man, I don't never get not a soul. Hey, how you doing? Chris Woods says hello. I'm doing all right. How you doing, Chris Wood? Well, I got this video. I don't know. Pretty good so far. Great, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. It kind of throws me off because I only got one person over 10 years ever to come into my chat. Okay? So anyway, I don't even know why I'm making this stream, because it's just like we're chasing our tails, I feel like, but I just feel like I gotta do something. You know, they take this video down, and I say, why would they take that video down unless it's planned? Just like, you know, the people going stepping on the steps. If they didn't want them on the steps, they wouldn't have been on the steps or nothing. And I watched Static in the Attic. I watched this guy, Static in the Attic. He had a good video that I wanted to make something sort of like that the day before. When Sun, this outfit, comes up and wants to show what's going on with the Capitol and the riot, and that was all bullshit. I seen it from the beginning. It was very peaceful, and even the screaming you heard, don't break the window, don't break the window. There was a handful of people that the truther community already pointed out that it was the Black Lives Matter movement smuggled in there with those kind of people to cause chaos, to make things look bad. Always playing these, you know, games in this game of chess that people are playing. And you're the pawns. So anyway, I'm going to go. I don't know if anybody's seen this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a screen share and play this video and roll me a doobie while we get the screen share. Okay? So can't have the monster eating us, can we? So no, we're not going to have the monster eat us, but we'll get a screen share here. Okay, we're going to get a display capture. Just get a display capture. It'll be easier. And then you can see the other shit that I'm just looking at. Okay, we okayed that. We got a good stream going, it says. But I don't know for how long, because it always fucking starts bitching. Okay, I say, It's just quick. I don't have much. It says Trump says. Oh, but I don't want to hit that anyway. Let's view it instead. They changed Blogger. Blogger used to be nicer, but they changing that too. Why? I don't know, because they just don't want shit to be nice. They don't want shit to be nice for you. So we're going to try to play this here. At first it just didn't play and buffered, and see what it's doing right now. I don't know why it does that.
January 11th,
Oh,
2021.
okay. Oh,
Copying this. The records.
okay. Is this it? Yeah, it's playing right now. I'll put it on full screen. He said reawakening. Nah. See, they always want to make it screw up. See, now it's got a buffer. Well, it stayed there. Good. Put on the armor of God, and that's the important thing. See? I don't know, folks. I try to make a video and they want to screw it up every time I make a video. And I don't even make very good videos. It stops right now. So corruption ends now. So what does that mean? That means like most of the governors in the United States should be locked up and we have trials on them. Our media needs to be rounded up. Do not underestimate us. Believe me, because I'm going to be a lone ranger here if shit don't start panning out how it's supposed to be. Everybody want to talk about what they want to do. We've been talking about locking up Hillary for how long, and her and Obama should be locked up already. You know, everybody wearing masks. You know, these people have been wearing masks for a long time. They always play different roles. And they want to confuse Christianity and everything. Swear. Look, I'll tell you what. If you want to spend some time in doing a little narrative, I'll show you down the line that the Shroud of Turin was Bush, that Osama is Obama, and onward and onward. I'll tell you so many things that will blow your mind away, but people say, well, that's not real. But it is real. Okay? It is real. They've been perpetrating a fraud, and they're actors, folks. So, you know, they're actors, but God's going to use people. You know, He'll use people in this madness of. See, it all comes down to this. We will be protected by God. That's one thing that He said. It's an absolute fact. So Trump told you a lot of. You could call Trump what you want, but he told you a lot of truth while he was in office. He told you that 9/11 was an inside job. He told you that the media is fake, and he told you that it's time to start locking all these people up, and sounds like shit's gonna hit the fan here in a minute, folks, for them. And it's about time. And you know, they know it too, because they want to create fake stories to write new laws to make it safer for them, so we can't get to their asses. And that's what needs to happen, folks. This whole system needs to be revamped. I know, just in my Michigan, I'll just speak about this Michigan. Every leader in the state of Michigan needs to be locked up. Not some of them, all of them. And these judicial places and these insurance companies that have ripped us off and raped us for years and years, the CEOs and these people who've been metering us for energy are tied to the people who stole our history and the Smithsonian Institute, and the list is so long. So what he's talking about is just a drop in a bucket of what I could tell you, folks, what needs to be done in this country. It needs to be revamped completely. There it is, folks. There's a little bit more, but not much. You don't see much. It buffers a lot and stuff. But that's pretty sad, because it didn't buffer earlier. You can't even play one little stinking video. Can't play one little stinking video. You're supposed to have this less latency with these 5G towers going up everywhere, and it don't help nothing, does it, folks? It doesn't help absolutely nothing. So, live streaming. Got my armor on. Great for you, Chris. I think that's the most important thing. You know, we talk about this and that, and none of us really know, because they're going to do what they're going to do. And if you believe in anything, and you believe in the word at all, you know that some of this crap's got to pan out, and we can't understand it, and they'll get us, and they want to confuse us more and make it easier for them to do what they want. So, yeah, I'm sure there's got to be some good people there somewhere, but they're so... Some people won't be able to handle the truth. I know that people don't handle the truth about nothing. You know, I'm going to tell you, Chris, 2019, my life ain't so great today, but you know what? I count my blessings. In 2019, I was ready to cash out of this place. Because everywhere I went and talked to anybody, even my own loved ones, no one wanted to hear nothing I had to say, and they thought I was crazy. And then I told them what was going to happen in April. I told them 3 months before it was going to happen. I was already in my room, so, you know, not socializing with people, because I don't want to deal with people, and sure enough happened. And then the next thing I know, a whole bunch of people want to start talking to me. They say, hey, how did you know? How did you know? I said, I didn't know. I just put the pieces together. I said, I'm not a prophet, but I don't watch TV. But when I do watch it, I use it to assess their bullshit, because that's all you hear from is bullshit. You know? Yeah, and they're brainwashed. You know, I was brainwashed for how long, and it really pisses me off that we had these people in our world that are like this, and they think they're elite and leaders, and they have a role in this world. I say their head should be rolling. That's what I say. But, you know, I'm supposed to be gentle as a dove as a Christian. But right is right. Obey the law of the land. Obey the law of the land, they say. So the law of the land says sedition and treason is executable. So if we're going to go by God's word, then we have to find these people and have trial on them. But maybe we could find a better route and just work them for the rest of their lives. That's what I say. Just work them. You know, let the people see them, and maybe we could change them, and they could help point out some more of the rats in the midst, or whatever. I don't know. Shit. I'm not that wise, sir. You know what? My wisdom gets me shot, locked up, stabbed, beat up, robbed. But you know what? If I lean on God's word, He starts opening up my eyes to see stuff. And I swear, you know, I've been on a lot of channels. I follow some people who don't believe in God. And when I start looking at that, and those people don't believe in God, and then you really realize that they're they're fools, and that's what the word says. They say if someone doesn't believe in God, then you know they're a fool. So, and I think that's pretty easy to determine. You look around this world. If you even don't believe and you just read the Bible, you would go, "My God, hey, everything's falling right into place, and what's going down here, folks?" But we don't do that. Just like, why isn't the book of Enoch in the Bible and canonized? What's this word canonized? Just to be approved, and they're going to call it canonized. Like it's the last shot, or what? Like, oh, let's burn Joan of Arc at the stake, and 500 years later we're going to canonize her. Well, you kind of burned her, so you canonized her 500 years ago, right? So anyway, that's about it. I don't know what else to say. April 1st, he will be inaugurated again. Oh, okay. That, I agree. April 1st, right? As president or New World Order leader? I don't know. Fucking, I can't spell. I don't know, man. I don't have no answers here. But Chris is a smart, it seems like a smart young man here. Uh, you might have better answers than I got, because I ain't got no answers. All right, well, I don't have nothing more to say here. I wish I did. I was going to take us on a tour and stuff, some other stuff about Pelosi and Dingle, this life. She gets the job from her husband, who was in office here in the state of Michigan for 45 years, didn't do nothing, and now she has a job and doesn't do nothing. And we just got all these do-nothing people. So, all right, God bless you, Chris Wood. You have a great day. Thanks. You made my day just for stopping by and saying hello, man. Made me feel a little bit more human and not trapped in this black mirror, as well as, they want to social distance us, and then they want to let us not speak. See? So, anyway, God bless you, brother. Rock and roll, man. Pluck your eyes out with truth. Amen, man. I'm going to go too. My girl just got here back from grocery shop. I got to get some groceries in from the car. God bless everybody, man. Red